Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on the GLA. You would have seen on that little bit of time lapse there, we took out the front seats and the back seats. Make the job a lot easier, give us plenty of room inside, and also the element of filming it. We're going to have a camera at the back and we're going to move it around today and try and capture as much as we can. It is quite difficult videoing the airbag kit. In the last one we had a windscreen removed, today we haven't, so we're going to capture as much as we can. We're going to get it in the workshop and crack straight on with it. Guys, if you haven't already, check out the merchandise. If you want to support the channel, the link is in the description. Let's get on with today's video. Very tedious and time consuming. There's so many little intricate parts that you do need to remove, and you really have got to take your time. This is my first time doing a GLA dash, and like anything with the first time, you got to really take your time so you don't break anything. So straight away this dashboard looked different to the one that we've got to replace it. The bracket was different, and then you can see that this actually bolts in there, and then it looked the same. But to get that off, you need to remove this piece, and let me just zoom out. You have to remove this piece, and so on and so on. And this panel here, we didn't know that it had that screw behind it, but thankfully we have the other one laying here on the jig, and I could see that that screw was there. And then we're looking at the stereo. There's no way of getting it off, and Chris said you got to come underneath here and actually push these clips. Now, we wouldn't have been able to see that on the other stereo. It would have been a case of Google it or do some research. So it is quite time consuming. Literally everything's got to come off. All these panels, steering wheel, we're going to have to take all the cluster out. Just moving round to the front, see what Chris is up to. We actually had to do an order from the main dealer, and it really wasn't that spiteful anyway. I think this was about £180, Chris, just then, wasn't it? And that was for a new dipstick with the housing. We got a new little tray there because a piece of it was broke. The new pipe, V-belt, washer pump, and of course radiator hose. So Chris did leave quite a few little bits loose on the front of the engine, only because he knew that ultimately that dipstick had to come out at some point. So he's going to concentrate. There's not enough room inside for two of us anyway, but Chris is going to concentrate today on getting all of those engine components put back on there, so that we can actually fit the rad pack and fit it up for the last time, so that it doesn't have to come apart again. So I'm going to crack on in here, and he's going to crack on out there. I think we're pretty much ready. Well, I hope we're ready to take it out. I just went round and double checked everything. It's all of the wires are removed. We have set 3 cameras up actually. So we've got one strapped to the roof, we've got one to the right hand side here and one at the back. So hopefully we can capture getting that out. Fingers crossed it goes smoothly. Ready, mate? Yeah. You have to come up a little bit as it's coming out. And then down. Sit around that column.
Just check it. One cable there.
Yeah, it's not connected, believe it or not. That's it.
That's it.
Come down my side, yeah?
Yeah.
I've got it, mate. And then down. Sit down that column.
Just check it. One cable there.
Yeah, it's not connected, believe it or not. That's it.
That's it.
Coming out my side, yeah? I've got it, mate. I've got it, mate. And there we go. One blown dashboard. We've got to take all the switches out of this one to put back in our one, so we'll put it at the back for now. That was actually harder to get out than the dashboard itself, but I've rung our guy up at Medway and he said pop it up there and he's going to do it now, so let's head up there and get that done. It was so much easier to get this module out while the dashboard was out because it actually goes right up in there, and the only way really to get it out with the dashboard in would have been to remove this carpet. So anyway, that's all done, and that guy, I'm going to stick his number in the description. We mentioned that before and he did say that he'd seen the video and quite a few people had sent him in bits. So for those of you that did miss it, I think he does airbag modules, body control modules, etc. I'll stick his link in the description. Let's get on, get that fitted so that we can get this dashboard back in. It's all going so quickly today. Chris has been round the front here, getting that V-belt back on, new dipstick, and now he's just moved on to the rad pack, connecting up the air conditioning. I appreciate there's quite a bit of time lapse there, but there's not really any way of, if I sort of sat the camera here while I was putting that airbag kit back in, guys, it'd be an 8-hour video, but we are really moving along with it and it's all coming back together very, very nicely. So I'm going to continue on. Got to put this side back together now, get the glove box back in, but centre console's all in there, all bolted down. Just loads and loads of little intricate bits, but we are getting there with it. I've just run the hoover over this side after I finished putting it together. Unfortunately, I can't put this side completely back together because we have got a curtain airbag, but all plugged in. This should just click right in. And there you go. That's all of it done. Apart from the airbag, and obviously I've got to clean out this side. Let's get on and get all that cleaned up. Very, very productive day for me and Chris. I know to you guys that would have looked very, very quick on time lapse, but it's actually the end of the day, and it has. Chris has been round the front all day and I've been round the back here. I actually said to Chris then, I wanted to come round the back and start this segment of the video here, and that is to point out that screen. I know quite a lot of you are going to be panicking thinking, Rob, you've just done that whole airbag kit with a battery connected and the screen's turned on, but that is actually just the light. There's no power, the battery's been disconnected all day. But from the back there, that screen actually looked like it was on, but it's not. So we have given this all a quick vacuum. Sorry, a hoover. I know you all don't like it when I say hoover. Yeah, vacuumed out, and it's come up like we expected it to do. It is a low mileage 65 reg car, so that is the airbag complete. We are running really low on time. We haven't got round to doing the seat belts yet, but that's no biggie. Round at the front, Chris has been very, very busy. Aircon pipes, that V-belt was a bit of a bugger, mate, right? Trying to do it on your own because I popped out. So the new auxiliary belt, Chris had to get that on. All of these pipes that arrived from the dealer, he had to get all those located.
Dipstick.
The dipstick, yeah, and that actually come with a new dipstick, the housing, didn't it? So nice new bright yellow dipstick there. And again, you didn't even get finished round here today, did you? We've really been running low on time. There is a couple of plugs that Chris has got to put onto the wiring loom that obviously got ripped off in the accident, but we really are getting there with it now. Is that new battery cover in? We noticed this little cover actually had a chip out of it, so we ordered a new one of those up. I think it was £11 from the dealer, may have even been £7. I also picked up that aluminium bar and various other little bits, but all these little bits right at the end here, swapping out the airbag kit and changing all those engine bits, they really do take the time. But it's coming along now, and we'll be just about getting ready to fire it up for the first time, because we haven't even done that yet. I just thought, rather than stand over there explaining what else there is to do, the little bonnet actuators that blew the bonnet up, so we're going to need to put both of those on. Very straightforward, 110mm. And curtain airbag, we got both there, but we do actually only need one, so one of them will probably end up going on eBay eventually. We do keep saying we're going to do it, but we never do. And of course, we got 4 new seat belts there. Quite a lot of people did say about the back seats. We got them here. Someone that had actually repaired one. Rob, let us know how you get on with repairing the seats, guys. Where the seat belt pulls this so tight when it goes off, it actually busts the piece in here, the piece of plastic. So we're going to have to actually order one of them from the dealer and try and change it. And then if you look, the other seat, that's the same as well. But that lever has started coming back now today, where that's been released. You think that's been on there for quite some time now, pushing on that as hard as anything. So yeah, we didn't get it finished, but God, that sun's bright. Very, very productive day. And guys, let us know what you think of Chris's idea. You can see those 2 cable ties. There is a little bit of video where we're taking a dash out, and it videoed it round the wrong way. But we thought we'd try it because quite a lot of you before said, get a mount for the windscreen so that they could see the engine being fitted, etc. So trying new things, and of course, we're not going to keep on trying them unless you guys say, yep, that was a brilliant idea, or no, we didn't like that bit of the video. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Of course, we would have loved to have got this finished in this video. Seat belts, curtain airbag, get all the seats back in it and completely nip it in the bud. But sometimes things happen. I had to pop out, get that airbag module done. I suppose I was gone probably an hour and a half, and it really does eat into your day. So this video is actually, obviously it's Monday today, and as you can see, it's 4:52, and I'll put these videos out at 5 o'clock. So it's all been a bit of a rush here at the end, but there'll be another video on it very soon. I am going to wrap it up there, so don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, press subscribe, turn on your notification bell. The links for everything is down in the description, and we'll see you later in the week for the next one.